Oh, there we go. Happy Friday, everybody.
FBI, open up!
There's the first one, Womble, kicking in that door there.
FBI, open up!
Second and third, we've got Otter, and I saw,
FBI,
oh my
open
gosh,
up!
there's the fourth in the stack. Sarge pulling up the rear there. If Blurp will keep up with me. See, Blurp lost the third one for me. I saw the names flash by. We did have a four-man
FBI, open
stack.
up!
Mountain Man B, I think you've got the side door there, sir. You guys are starting to converge in on me in the house here in La Casa.
Get to the chopper!
Already? Already, we're shooting for the chopper. We've got it going, guys. All right. So,
FBI, open up!
Raccoony, lucky you got the back door there, and not everybody gets the back door. All right, so you guys have actually breached like the entire perimeter with that one. We're gonna start working on the inner entrances, and I think you guys know what's coming up next, so we'll see who gets to it. The snowball, true statement there. Yeah. So Friday, this is the last stream for the week. We will be heading out of town over the weekend, as we were talking about in chat, as stream was getting warmed up here. So heading out of town, Sunday will be a no stream day. I have been adding Sunday into the rotation, but this weekend, there will be no stream on Sunday. I will be on the road, driving back, so I'll be thinking about y'all. And I suppose if I had good internet service along the way there, I could probably live stream as I had the phone on the dash. I don't know, is that allowed? Do the platforms allow you to live stream from your car? I know some people do that, and they do like some stupid stuff, so I don't know if that's been banned yet or not. Kind of seems like something that would be. But it wouldn't be anything interesting anyways, because I'm going to be driving through just giant cornfields in the Midwest. There's not going to be anything cool to see. But it would be nice to have some company. So perhaps if I could take you guys along with me, we could just live stream the boring chat as we drive through flat states of the Midwest. In that case, though, we will be coming back as normal. That's going to be on Tuesday, yeah. So we'll have a long weekend here then. And I guess you guys will have a long weekend as well. Hopefully you guys have something lined up. I know, Snowball, you've got the last few days of your vacation here, man. Better enjoy it. Enjoy it before you get back to work here. Let's see here. So tonight... Oh, is it a beach vacation, man? That sounds absolutely nice there. Hate leaving the beach, I'll tell you what. Especially if you're coming back to landlocked territory. It's just a night and day difference. It's so nice laying out on the beach. Yeah, I feel where you're coming from there. It has been a long time since I've been to the beach. I might have to line that up for my next vacation. If not the beach, at least it's nice hanging out, you know, poolside. Wherever you're at. So, Gray Zone Warfare tonight. We're going to keep it comfy
FBI,
here.
open up!
Sir Brisk. Okay, so Sir Brisk is the one who's going to be making entrance through the garage, getting so close to my pantry there. All the snacks have been nicely full, man. They're waiting for you guys. We got one more door to get through to get there. What's going on, Brisk? Outer Banks, North Carolina. There you go. That's a good area, man. Weather has been great, 82 and low humidity. Brisk, get this party started up. Ah, nice, dude. I love that one. You guys have not been playing that one all that much. That is actually still one of my favorites there. Brisk, we're doing good here, man. We're doing good. It's been a week. It's been a week of some comfy Gray Zone Warfare streaming. That beat is absolutely fire. 100%. I'm so glad we found that one. Now I've been catching up on you guys. You and Megan getting some Tarkov in there. I gotta know what happened in Tarkov. Because it seems like Megan racked up some scars there. What happened? I gotta hear about that. I still need to go back and watch the VOD. If you guys got me a timestamp, I want to know what the incident is. I didn't ask her on X, but she alluded to something happening. Everybody's got to go through it at some point in their Tarkov career. Snowball saying great hair day. Me, great hair day? I don't know. I've been... Actually, it's not too bad. Not too bad today. Yeah. Sir Brisk is saying that I found so much fire clean lately. I need that fire clean. And you wouldn't be able to transfer it over, right? Would you? Like if you drop it, I can pick it up for hideout. I just can't pick up.
FBI, open up!
There he is, Redneck Atheist, perfectly timed. Redneck Atheist making his way into my pantry there. There you go. He's led the way. You all can feel free to help yourselves with some snacks there. Okay, so for my hideout, it has to be found in raid then, huh? Damn. The next time we're running Tarkov then, you just got to point it out. Be like, hey, there's fire clean over here. There's fire clean. Come pick it up. Redneck Atheist coming in. The router reboot worked. There you go. So when you are having internet issues, that should be your first go-to, right? Get that router restarted up. Although Redneck Atheist, you and I go way back. You remember when I was on my last internet service provider and the troubles that they were causing me for several weeks on end. Reboot the router was not doing it for me then, man. I had to drop them like a hot potato. Sir Brisk says, I can find it and drop it for you as long as it's in the same raid. Oh, really? Okay. So you just can't, I understand. You can't bring it out of raid. Once you bring it out of raid, it loses its found in raid status. You know, like once you take it back in or try to switch it around. It makes sense. Okay, Tarkov. Tarkov has those rules. Lots of rules. You better learn your rules. Okay. Makes sense. Redneck Atheist. Yeah, F those guys. Yeah, we did. We dropped them like a hot potato. We moved on. We got broadband fiber. Yeah, fiber was good. So I'm actually quite curious right now. Let me go ahead and do another speed test here. It's always good to make sure we're still getting everything that we should be. All right, let's let that fire up. We'll get some results here. Fatherpreneur coming in over on Kick. What's going on, sir? Fatherpreneur, we're doing pretty well here, man. Mental is staying steady there. We do have a pretty good road trip coming up over this weekend, though, so we're going to be doing a lot of driving. I'm probably going to be tired as heck. Mr. Zero Average coming in. What's going on, sir? Happy Friday to you. All right, we got 2 gig down, 2 gig up. A little over 2 gig down and up, actually. We're solid. Solid fiber connection. You gotta have it. You gotta have it if you're gonna stream, because your download is one thing, but your upload is what accounts for the quality of your stream when you're pushing. So that is hot tip for any of you streamers out there. You gotta move to fiber. Can't be doing those like little drip drab uploads. No, can't be doing that. Sir Brisk coming in. I did internet installs for 11 years between 2 companies, 1 coax, and then did fiber for years. So just how much more difficult is laying fiber? Because I know when they did it here, they had to bury the cabling coming in from the drop at the curb. So yeah, there's a little bit extra to it. They didn't have the infrastructure in place, of course, because it was brand new to the area, brand new to the neighborhood. Fiber is the way to go. I get 800 upload and 900 download. Yeah, again there, Mr. Zero Average. That upload is what's key, man. That is super key. You got File Fiber there, Snowball. So Snowball's rocking fiber. Very nice. Oh, Mr. Zero Average, a great day. Gotta jump in one more before I close my jump logs. Ooh, I want to hear about this. What kind of jump did you get? Womble coming in with a side note here. Did anybody else see Happy Gilmore 2? Happy Gilmore 2 has opened up over on Netflix, hasn't it? I have not. I have not, but I've been seeing some stuff on social media about it. Anybody else see it? I would like to hear if it's good. Does it hold up to Adam Sandler's like old school kind of comedy? I do want to see something that feels like Happy Gilmore. I don't want to see something that feels like a redo of Happy Gilmore. Sir Brisk coming in. Fiber is actually easier, less to go wrong with it, but it is glass overall. It's more fragile. Yes. Yeah, you can't get the same kind of like bend radius, I guess, out of it. It's gonna shatter at some point. Mr. Wild coming in. Hoa. What's going on, Wild? Redneck Atheist coming in. Sadly, my only choices are Cox and AT&T. Both are exceptionally crappy companies. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Yeah, it kind of sucks. They really do have like a, I mean, maybe a monopoly in some areas. At the very best, it's a cartel in a lot of areas. Not too many. Now, the company that I went with is a local, like more like a startup. They are very small, so they are much more responsive to the customer. They are providing some really good competition for the local big guys. So I'm actually kind of happy with who I went with. Yeah, no big complaints at the moment. Hopefully it stays that way, you know, before they get too big for their britches and just become as bad as the big guys. Yeah, if you guys were in the area, I would highly recommend them. They have been very good. Very good so far. Okay, I'm seeing some pictures up in the chat here. Guys, if you head on over to the Discord, let me make sure I drop that. Let's get the Discord in here. Anytime now. Let's go restream. Pop it up there. No? All right. I guess I don't rate. Let's see. I know my Discord link should be up here somewhere.
FBI, open up!
I'll just copy it in. Ah, Streamlabs finally comes through with it. There we go. All right, guys. Jump on over to the Discord. We got some fun army pictures. And some videos. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna check those out. Mr. Zero Average. There we go. We got Mr. Wild coming in as well. You guys, let's see. So we've already made it in through the pantry. One of you has actually kicked in the door to the bathroom. Luckily, I don't think anybody's on the toilet. Hopefully not. I don't know. We do have a lot of people in the house today. So hopefully nobody's on the toilet when you busted in there. But then we did have one of you gentlemen has made your way down into the streaming room, kicked your way down to the stairs here. You can go ahead and take a seat on the couch if you'd like. Pull up a chair, hang on out. All right, so this was a C-130 jump. Of course it is. Man, and C-130s too. Yeah, like that's the most that you'll get. You'll get C-130s pretty easily. Not my favorite platform to jump out of. All the C-130s I've jumped out of feel kind of rickety. You get that fuel smell coming into the cabin. It's not the greatest. Actually, I feel the best after I get out of the airplane. Not a fan of the C-130s. Not so much. Your knees are hitting the row in front of you, so it's cramped in a C-130. You have no extra step going out of a C-130 either, man. Have you jumped? Let's see. Is it C-17s? I think maybe there's C-17s. C-17, if I recall correctly, larger platform, a lot more room in there, so your knees aren't hitting anybody else. It's got that wide extra step going out, so you get a little bit more clearance away from the aircraft. I definitely recommend jumping out of much larger aircraft than the C-130s. I think they're C-17s, if I recall. Okay, Mr. Wild coming in and saying that it has Eminem in it. Ah, okay. I did see that Eminem has like a cameo in there. Mr. Wild coming in. Did you have a decent jump master and load master? That can actually, yeah, that can affect how good your jumps are. Sergeant 0311, they're 1,000 years old. Yeah, the ones at the Air Force were running out of, why do I keep on? My memory, guys, is just, it's eating away. It's going away. Pope, running out of Pope Air Force Base. Yeah, I feel like the fleet is aging. They're noisy as flux. They are very noisy. But not necessarily an issue if you're going to be jumping out of the sucker. It kind of adds to the ambiance, right? That's all the 139th has is the 130. Gotcha. Mr. Zero Average coming in. My favorite jumps are the Chinooks. Such a nice landing for some reason. Yeah, that's odd. And I wonder if that's because you can choose DZs, maybe with a little bit more foliage around it, right? Because if you have C-130 drop zones, those are some large, long areas. And there's definitely not going to be a whole lot of windbreak, I guess. Whereas if you are jumping on an HLZ, HLZs can be a lot smaller. Trees are going to be a lot higher and around you, and acts as a windbreak. So perhaps the wind on the drop zones themselves may be a lot lighter when you're jumping out of helicopters. Would be my guess. My educated guess there. Timothy Holden coming in. Good evening, Tango. Good evening to you, Timothy. How's it going, sir? And happy Friday to you. Mr. Zero Average coming in. My favorite jump overall was in 2024. I did a jump for the Little Rock Air Show. Snowball, thank you so much. You know, that song gets me pricked up, bro. Okay, so you did it for the Little Rock Air Show. It was awesome. Felt a little special with the crowd cheering. So was this was a static line jump for the air show? Jake Lee McKilo, it'll add to the ambiance. Yeah, dude. It adds to the ambiance of the aircraft. Okay, so you're in there, you're getting psyched up, you're getting ready to jump out of an airplane. You're kind of cramped in there, right? You can smell the fuel getting sucked into the aircraft. So like you're kind of choking in there. The sound of the engines are deafening you. You can't talk to the guy to your left and right. You're in there. You're like, God dang it, I am really ready to get out of this aircraft. That's the ambiance that I'm talking about. The whole thing is just like, it's not a good ambiance. It's an abrasive ambiance. It makes you want to get out of there. And that's the way that I felt. As soon as I got out of a C-130, I felt good. As long as I got out of there under a deployed canopy, my day was going to be a lot better. There we go. Jake Lima Kilo getting us running here. Getting started up. Heart rate is pumping up here. My lights. Womble's getting me going here. No time to rest. There we go. Woo. All right. Mr. Wild, so that's the 139th out of Rosecrans. Gotcha, the 139th with all their C-130s. Art by SL coming in. Art by SL, salute to you, sir. And how are you doing this fair Friday evening? Very happy that it's Friday, by the way, guys. We're good. We're good. It's Friday. We've made it. The weekend is here. Jake coming in. Never better, sir. Never better. That's what I like to hear, guys. Okay, so Mr. Zero Average did that jump static line, and they did a C-130 display. So this was at the air show. That's really cool. Snowball saying that Womble's already in the server and waiting. I can believe it. He's going to be waiting there. As soon as I jump in, he's going to be face to face with me, staring me down. That's the way that it's been the last few streams. I don't know how he does it. He locates exactly where we're going to manifest. How was those twerking lights in the background? Well, I think we're settled now. Yeah, the lights are good now. The lights are on a little stand. I've got little stands with lights, and once I start shaking around as I'm running, like everything on my desk starts to sway. Mr. Wild come in. I have my coin, but I'll buy a round. We all deserve it. Yeah, okay. Okay. We got the coins. We got the coins in check here, guys. There we go. Mr. Wild has his. I've got mine. We're good. Number 082 checking in. Jake Lee McKilo saying to never doubt the government. They're ready before you are. That's how he knows exactly where I'm going to be. He's got the info. He's got the intel. He's got the inside feed. How? The man's got to be, he's got to be hooked up with Madfinger Games somehow. Oh, Mr. Zero Average coming in saying that the government can be trusted. I don't know if that was a typo. We'll see. We could have a discussion. We can have a discussion in stream here. Jake Lee McKilo, I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Yo, Tyler and J-Dubs, what's going on, sir? Comfy boy. Yes, we're getting nice and comfy today. I suppose tonight we're getting comfy. We have gotten into a very comfy routine with Gray Zone Warfare. I do think at some point we're gonna have to step out of our comfort zone, go do something maybe a little less comfy, maybe a little bit more new and cutting edge. Womble is saying, can confirm I am not hooked up in any way, shape, or form. He didn't say with who. He did not specify the CIA, FBI, NSA, DIA, or MFG. Key words, right? Key words. He left out some key words there. Mr. Zero Average, yeah, the worst 9 words you ever want to hear. I'm from the government and I'm here to help. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Womble allegations, allegedly, can neither confirm nor deny. Now that's a good statement to have up your sleeve whenever you start getting questioned. I can neither confirm nor deny that, I'm afraid. Tyler J-Dubs giving us the multiple choice here, but you can only pick 2. You can only pick 2. Trust the government, know history, or be a sane person. You can pick 2 out of that. All right. 4 are hydrating tonight. We're going back to the serial criminal. We're getting our Fruity Pebbles on tonight again. I know I should probably switch it up now because we have been doing Fruity Pebbles here for a few streams now. But I've got entire boxes to get through. And only really a handful left of my orange, my lime, and my cherry. So I gotta watch how I rotate through here. Let's go ahead and get this sucker cracked open here. Mr. Wild, my response to that would be, hey, y'all got level 4 plates? Are these the guys on the can your sponsor? I would like it to be. They are not. Liquid Death is not my sponsor. Would be nice though. Liquid Death, sponsor me. Sponsor my stream. Liquid Death, come on. Let's do it. Let's get the collab going here. We need some Tango Mango out there. Chug, chug, chug. I've only got 12 ounces of this stuff, man. I don't want to go through it all right now. I will take little baby sips. Also, it's Fruity Pebbles. You gotta savor it. If you start chugging it, you're gonna lose the flavor. But if you get a little bit in your mouth, you know, and aerate it out a little bit, you get that full flavor of the cereal. That's how you do it. That's how you get the flavor. It all comes out. It's like tasting wine. You gotta let it swish. Yes, Snowball, you know what I'm saying, like a fine wine. Jake's got his Yingling there. How many Yingling deep are you tonight, my friend? I would go check my fridge, but I don't think I've got any Yingling. You're 3 deep now? Ooh, this is gonna be a good Friday there. Tyler has acquired it at 3. Ah, nice. It is an acquired taste, that's for sure. Jake's got 2 more to go. That's an odd number. Where did your 6th one go? 3 left. There we go. Yes. That's what I was saying, man. I knew something was off there. Hey, yeah, Mr. Zero Average pointing out that now we have an ASM stream going on, ASMR stream. We're gurgling into the mic. Yes. All right, guys. We're gonna crack open this Fruity Pebbles can. Psh. All right, and listen as I take a drink of this. So good, isn't it? Does that get you going, Jake? Double black Johnny Walker for me, says Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo, by the way, congratulations on that giveaway win there, sir. Womble's drinking a BPM. Womble, you're going to have to describe that one for me. I'm not sure what we're talking about there. Fatherpreneur coming in saying that you sound like a brand ambassador for Liquid Death. That's what we would like. Come on, Liquid Death, if you can hear me. Let's get some ambassadorship going on, guys. I'm pushing you all hard. I drink you every night. Let's do it. Snowball's got that blue ribbon. You rocking that Pabst? You getting that Pabst going, Snowball? Oh, Fatherpreneur. So yeah, the info for Liquid Death. Yeah, so I did see that. I need to make some action on that. They're a little weird. They don't do like direct sponsorship type of stuff. It's a little strange. I got to see what we can get in there. Okay, Womble says it's an energy drink called BPM, only sold over there in Northern Ireland. Beats per minute. Is that like, are they making reference to how much it jacks up your heart rate? And I am not surprised in the least that Womble here is getting all jacked up on energy drinks as he's going to be playing Gray Zone Warfare. I am almost certain Womble is right there waiting for me in server. Psych Ward coming in asking, chug a beer for 10 gifted? Now, Psych Ward, you don't want me violating any platform rules. I'm sure of it. And I know somebody's going to have a problem if I do that. I'm going to keep that on the back burner there. Someone is going to kick me off or something there. Yeah, I don't know which one it is, but they don't want you drinking for an exchange of things. I think at some point they consider it self-harm or something like that, like you're drinking yourself to death. Got to start that stream off with a bang, right? Get it going. I do have, let's see. I think I've got some Shiner. Maybe like some fall season Shiner. I've got some, shoot, what else do I have in there? That's the only one that I know of off the top of my head. I could upturn one of those. Damn rules and stuff, right? Well, somehow we get ourselves kicked off of a platform and we don't know how. So it would be best if they would like post the rules, maybe let you know exactly what you did to get kicked off. That would be nice. Just a little something to let you know, hey, avoid this in the future, rather than, hey, why don't you just guess at what you did wrong? Yeah, you guys probably haven't noticed, but I have had beer in my mug at some point, and we just didn't say what we were reloading with. We have had Shiner on stream. We've just kept it on the down low. We might do that again at some point, but again, it's probably going to be our secret. All right, I'm seeing. Yeah, we're about a half hour into stream here. I think we should probably jump on in and see what we're going to be doing for tonight.
Come on, you idiot! You want to live forever!
You want to live forever!
2 hours later.
Full Velocity Gaming hit us with those 2 hours later. It has been 2 hours later. We get started up here. Warnings are for the government. Civvies don't get them, says Jake. Gotta ask Womble. Womble does not live by the rules. No, Womble lives outside of the rules. The laws, even the laws of physics, he exists outside of those. All right, let's jump in and let's see if the man himself is going to be standing right there in front of me. We'll see. We'll see if he's there. All right, here we go. All right, let's go. I'm going to need my visuals. Come on, OBS. There we go. Laws, right? Laws are more like guidelines. More like guidelines than hard, fast rules. Womble could be AI. You know, I hadn't thought of that. He very well could be. Okay. I'm safe. He's not here yet. Whew. That's the first time in a little while he's not been standing right there. Game does need to warm up a little bit here. First jumping in. And look, it's nice and daytime here. It's noon. We got sunny skies. Look at that. Sunny skies in Lemong. Yet. Not here yet. Snowball saying he's sandbagging. We're on to him. Yeah, he's trying to make you guys think that perhaps, maybe perhaps, he doesn't have the inside track. All right, let's see. Last time. Looks like we got our M2 kind of beat up there. I do like this EMT to using the EMT in my plate carrier. Look at that. We are doubling up on all of our medicals. All we do is keep the our spare ammo in our pockets, which might be a little bit of a grab to get down there. Yeah, I don't mind that. This is pretty good. That's a play, though. That is something that it's a technique. It's a technique, at least. Okay, I am a little low on some food. Let me grab up some food. Okay, we got some phenythil on us. We know that medicals are tip-top right now. We just had that all done up. I think... Well, actually, no. We do need to do something about this plate carrier. Kind of messed up. So this is the one that we fixed up yesterday. It has gotten up to a little less than 60%. What can I repair this guy up to, though? So this one can get up to about 50, and that's not great. What have I got in backstock here? A bunch of plate 6s. Another plate 6 in the rush. Ooh, that reminds me, I should probably, yeah, get the other plate 6 and such. There we go. There we go. We're freeing up some space. Free up a little bit of space there. Well, do I want to run heavy? I've got an RPC I could move to. Because that guy is kind of hammered as well. I don't know if that's going to be the play. If I go plate 6, how heavy is that going to make me? I'm just not going to be able to pick up all that much. Yeah, let's move to the plate 6. When it's fully laden, how heavy are we? Oh, dudes. Oh, dudes, that is gnarly. Yeah, plate 6 is hefty, man. This is a hefty boy. Yeah, the SpongeBob reference. Technique. Womble says he's got a spare Phantom. I mean, you know, I take charity. That's fine. I take charity. I have been collecting up these plate 6s, but as it turns out, I run a little too heavy for plate 6s. I'm afraid here I might have to drop some of the ammo. That must be what's making me so freaking heavy here. Dare I go out there with like half my usual loadout? I suppose I should. That's a shame. We are bringing more medicals in here. Jake is saying that I'm looking broke. I am looking broke, man. So we were doing pretty good there. I want to say what we were at. We were at like 150K or somewhere around there. We have dropped. We're only sitting at 70K, and I think it's because I've been having to sell a bunch of stuff to Vulture. And he has not been... You know, Vulture's a cheapskate. Vulture is quite the cheapskate. All right, M2s. Trading y'all in. We're going to have to go finding some more M2s out there. All right, that is okay for weight. Pretty light on the green tip, I must say. I'm not comfortable going out with this loadout. I might have to hit cops. Might have to hit cops to keep myself reloaded up there. Be sure to return it back to the government in tip-top shape, even if it's Womble. Yeah, I don't want to go back to CIF and have them give me a statement of charges because my M2 is all ratty. Yeah, guys, fair wear and tear. Fair wear and tear. You can't charge me for that. Okay, Food, water, we're good. Ammo, decent. Medicals are good. We have our grenades. Plate 6 is hefty, man. We are going to be able to absorb. As long as I don't get shot in the frickin' face, we should be able to absorb. This thing's got side plates, right? We got side plates on these guys? We do have side plates. Look at that. Better not get any of those random armpit shots then. Jake saying, oof, Vulture. Nah, never did them. We're trying. We're trying to do Vulture. Maybe not the best. Womble says, or I could give you a police vest with the tac tech. I haven't done that combo. Is that a good combo to go with? What kind of coverage does that police vest have? All right. Get the old iron sights. I want to do... Let's see. We did really well over at Tiger Bay, man. We cleared out Tiger Bay, and the weapons cache over there. It got me some pretty good stuff, man. We got our SVD over there. Yeah, our tricked out SVD. Which, by the way, do I have? Nope, no space for it. Okay. No space for my SVD. It's the combo that you run, Womble. Okay, so police vest, tac tech. Wait. What's the tac tech? Do I have the tac tech available to me? That's just going to be the carrier, right? Recon, TMR, Alice. I don't suppose Banshee has any soft goods there. No. Turncoat. Nope, don't see it there. I guess you can't buy it, can you? The tac tech? It's looking like you can't buy it. You got to find all that stuff, huh? Tac tech is lootable only? Dude, that is intense, man. I think Womble runs only looted items. Do you guys get that? You guys get that sense? Vulture really isn't worth leveling, is he? Asks Jake. You know, he's probably not. Probably not. I think the only thing good that we're getting out of him at the next level is going to be the MP7A2. We can get this kitted out SVD out of him, but I mean, as far as everything else, no, it seems kind of a waste of time at this point. Waste of time and a waste of money. I could be turning all this high value loot in elsewhere and making a bunch more money off of it. Okay, so in this case, let's see. It looks like SRS is pretty clear and open. Let's go Oscar 1. We can hit SRS. We can hit the Villa. So I'm pretty sure I've got both keys now. There's SRS. VV. Maybe not in this one. I do have VV. Okay. Yeah, gotta get this loot up. And then maybe we do hit Vulture. Let's see. I don't know, man. I am kind of getting soured on Vulture. It's taking way too much loot runs. Way too many loot runs to try to get him bumped up here, and we're only about halfway. Like, not even halfway. Hey guys, what was the news on Battlefield 6? When does it drop? Are they saying October? I gotta keep that on my calendar. Gotta keep an eye for that Battlefield 6 drop. 10/10. Or we're talking October 10th is when Battlefield 6 comes out? 10/10, something to keep in mind there. Put it on the calendar, guys. October, no early access. Okay, so that's just general public drop then, huh?
1 minute.
They're not doing any sort of early access on it. Very interesting. Okay. October 10th. I will mark it. And then we should have, like, next week here, we're going to get the multiplayer teaser. Very interested to see what that looks like. That's gonna give you a good clue.
Get ready.
Of course, they're gonna make it look good, but we gotta look between the lines. What kind of character classes do we have? What are we doing there? They're going to do a beta for Battlefield. What? For real? Zalasker saying Arc Raiders is coming in 10/30. So they're doing a Halloween drop? Is that for real? Interesting. Interesting time frame there.
Spread out.
All right, SRS. Let's go hit it. Usually got a couple guys on this roadside here. Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is one that I didn't get a chance to touch. Now, I know a lot of people are absolutely waiting for Arc Raiders to come back. They did their little play test, gave everybody just a smidge of a taste, got them hooked like a very skilled drug dealer would. And just took it away from them. That's how you leave everybody wanting more. Oh, wait, who was that? That was a flyover. Flyover. Okay, where's the best route? I need to get up here. Yeah, plate 6. We're going to dare these guys to shoot me. Go ahead. I am impervious to your bullets. As soon as I mountain climb this sucker. That's why cardio is important. What is that? They hard debated the announcement too, did they? For which one? For Arc Raiders? Man, they got everybody pumped up for the for Arc Raiders. Oh, man, I cannot wait till this terrain's a little bit easier to traverse. I get snagged on too many things. They should be taking out all the snagging on logs and branches and that kind of stuff. Whenever that patch drops. Yo, Mad Dogs, what's up, sir? Mad Dogs, I didn't know you had made your entrance. I didn't have a flag to salute. That's how I know you're on scene. Yes, sir. Happy Friday to you. Although it's probably Saturday already there, right? All right, breathing heavy. Let's go ahead and do a little fent while we're here. As we get into gunfights, we want to make sure that we have our stamina. We want our stamina regened. Oh my God. Oh my God. Good thing I have my plate 6 on. How did I end up having 0 in that mag? Pulled a tango there, guys. Okay, we might burn through the 855 faster than I anticipated. 20-inch barrel and iron sights, though, guys. This thing is an absolute tack driver. If you guys haven't run this this configuration, I highly recommend it. Good way to go. And you just do a little tap, tap, tap there. Little simulated burst fire action. Yo, my man. Yo, my man. Now, we tried this already. Can I launch a grenade through that window? Or is that window not penetrable? Oh, God. All right, they need to make the glass break. That click is the loudest sound in the field, yes. Oh! 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 Yeah, that's a brown pants moment when you get that guy lined up and then like you're like, oh, this is gonna be a good shot. This is gonna be a good shot. And then all of a sudden it's just click, click, click. Oh, that is just, it drains your soul. Okay, SRS, clear-ish. Anybody outside? Not anymore. It feels very crispy, too, this configuration. Really like it. Okay, gold necklace, gold ring. Let's see. Nope, nothing else here. Turn on the lights. Turn on those lights. See, it's the jewelry box I want. This stuff here, take it or leave it. I mean, there might be some gear I want to take out of here, but highly doubt it at the moment. Gear is not really my main goal here. Ooh, a rush bag. Rush bag's pretty large. And we also have a PBS-14. I will take the PBS-14. Not the biggest fan of it, but at least, I mean, that's pretty high value there. Expensive. Okay, kitted out 74M. I might sell that back. Yeah, let's do that. Some painkillers. Okay. Cool. Good on that. Thank you, SRS. Let's go take a look around elsewhere. There we go. We got 4K Trell. What's happening, 4K Trell? And we have Suna coming in from Japan. What is going on, Suna? Hello. Suna, have you been playing Tarkov? Ooh, I'm getting too heavy. I am going to be way too heavy with a 74M. Okay. Game plan. I'm going to have to go to a cop here and drop that off. Now that feels right. Mad Dog's got the flag risen. We got Reveille played. Okay, nothing out here, yeah? Nothing out here. Let's go check out the medical stuff out front. Drake and E-Star, what's going on, sir? Good to see ya. Hey, you see? I got your name down pat now. You come up in my chat regularly enough, I get to remember your name. You know, not screwing it up like I usually do. Sub SX. Okay, we'll take them both. This is FMJ 300 Blackout, though. I don't recall if that's actually any good. FMJ, maybe not all that great. Tarkov's too hard. Tarkov has been very hard. Is this still the hardcore wipe? Hardcore wipe. And you're doing good? Nice. These guys do have a little bit of cash on them. Okay, so we are nice and plump. We have Shepherd's close, but maybe hit Winchester? Hit Winchester and then hit VV up there. Shepherd's closer, though. Shepherd's further away from VV. Yeah, let's go Winchester. And who's this out here? Who's this? Fat Jolly Guy. He's going to be a little disappointed. Fat Jolly Guy is. that I got here first and opened up SRS. That's always the disappointment, right? Get out here, realize that it's already been looted up here. I gained with Tactical this morning. Tactical gamer? Sir Brisk, Tarkov's fun. What do you mean? It's fun. It's also hard. It can be painful. The larger masochistic streak that you have in you, the more fun you're going to have with Tarkov. And then everybody who watches are a bunch of sadists. So it's a bunch of sadomasochism going on. You got viewers who are just getting excited that you're getting hurt. Tactical stoner, gotcha. And how did that go, sir? What were you playing? Were you guys gray zone warfaring? You're playing this? So, yeah, it's getting to a point here, man. We got to get creative with how we play the game. We are still a ways off from our next update. I can't wait till we get the cycle where we're all getting excited for 0.4. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for that cycle to begin. I helped you with a couple YBL missions. Okay, so are you still, like, early on in your rank then? YBL's kind of early on, and I think you start opening up, do you start opening up Banshee with the YBL tasks? He's a good one to open up. Man, once you get him opened up, you start working on those SIG weapons. Level 27, there you go. Hey, you're well on your way there. No, 27's doing good. Yeah, that's when things get real interesting. You get that SIG MCX, you start rocking that CQ. Yeah, getting Banshee up to level 4, though, is really where it's at. You got to get the good stuff out of them. Oh, Sawmill, that's right. Sawmill was the unlocking tasks. And you got Banshee unlocked. Good. Yeah, because with the way that they rebalanced the gear, they took a lot of the good stuff that you wanted away from Gunny and consolidated it all under Banshee. And so I understand it. It makes sense. But you do have some pretty darn good gear that's unavailable to you until you get Banshee leveled up. All right, keep myself on my bearing. We're going to Winchester. I cannot run. We are heavily laden. But I am making movement. Over the hills, through the woods. Drake and E-Star was running an MP7 for the fun of it, and how did that go? I have had mixed results with the MP7. Fun to run, definitely a short engagement type of weapon. You got to have some good ammo with it, and I'm not sure what the best ammo to run on the MP7 is. Time to kill seemed a little high. So it might be fun to run again. But you're not going to be killing quite as fast as when you're running an M4 with 855 in it. Loving the MP7. So I would imagine, you're going a lot lighter running the MP7. You're a lot more agile. You can swing that weapon around pretty easily. Running action and FMJ, okay. And it felt good to you? Felt like it was doing the job? All right, birds coming into the area. Rival faction, do not see them. For YBL, it's good. Oh, yeah. YBL, it would be good. Man, that is like primo CQ combat down there. Hey, I see Womble's on the scene now. All right. Do 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 do. Dr. Black Games coming in over on YouTube. How's it going there, sir? Welcome on into you. I still can't run, but I don't have to crouch walk. That's for sure. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I got people identifying me in server. They've got me. They've got me. See, this is why you streamers can't hide in Gray Zone. No, there is no anonymity here. They will find you. Just saving myself the effort sitting in the queue now. Ah, Womble, okay, we got you in queue. I'm surprised they haven't whitelisted you a spot on their servers. Might need to talk to those guys. Ah, Zombie Bunny, okay. Beautiful. We got Zombie Bunny creations up in here. Oh no, you hate Partisan, Suna? Why? Did Partisan kill you? I've had some problems with Partisan. Sometimes I accidentally killed him, like, not knowing that's who he was. All right, this base is clear then. It is ours. Just ended 5-hour Gray Zone stream at Dr. Black Games. Oh my God, you did a pretty good stream there. That's a pretty good marathon there. I don't normally do 5 hours myself. I generally hit about 3. So 5 hours, that's a pretty good long stream to me there, man. And how did it go for you? Like, what is your theme when you're playing Gray Zone? What are you trying to do? Okay, so Winchester. I don't believe we do have... No, Vulture's not here. Get that out. I want to sell this AK-74. Ah, gosh darn it. Am I not going to have any space for it? There it is. 74M, get that out of here. Get the heavy cash off me. Oh, I think that's it. Okay, Artisan, Turncoat. Yeah, I don't think they change on their values. They're all the same. Yeah, $500 on a weapon that I pulled out of that crate there. Little lackluster, ho-hum. Dr. Black, what faction am I? I am Mithras. Mithras gang for right now. It is my one and only account. But people have been saying, hey, maybe we should go ahead and buy 2 more so we can get an account for everything. Support Gray Zone Warfare 3 times over.
Ready up, we're taking off.
And that is the sound of Womble coming to find me now. Harrison and Westmore. So we have Harrison down south if we're going to go to Tiger Bay. Which might actually, that might be the play. I don't know. There's a couple dudes here who've been hanging out over at Tiger Bay. No. How about we try... Let's see. Here's Westmore. We could go get into trouble at Midnight Sapphire, hit Westmore instead. Let me see what's going on with this one here. That's returning to hangar? What? No. Destination Oscar 1. So he's at Oscar 1. No, he's not. Where's this guy going? Okay, this one is going to Oscar 1. He's coming up here. Weird. Okay, so that's a little... That throws you off a little bit. It's at destination in like a minute, I guess is what that means. That's not current status. That's the status according to the time. Going full auto, talking about Vulture? Yes, sir. Yeah, checking out those locations for Vulture. Mad Dog says that we're Mithras all the way. Mithras for life, gentlemen. Dr. Black Games, I like doing tasks on PvP servers to add extra spice. I like to play solo, but I like the team play too. Got it. Yeah, apparently hitting the loot runs on PvP is also the way to go. Because apparently a lot more people leave the loot kind of alone there. They don't make looting their focus on the PvP servers. All right, Fat Jolly Guy appears to be making his way back to Oscar 1. Womble's working his way in. So in that case, we go hit VV. We'll probably hit it at the same time. Roughly. I don't know. He's a lot faster than I am. We'll go hit the Villa. Voodoo King coming in. Team Mithras. Mithras. I don't know if that... There's your W. There's your Mithras, your M. You should join the Lamont
Booty
Recovery.
sweat, popping ass open.
Oh, popping ass open. Dr. Black Game says you should join the Lamont Recovery. We have the lowest player count. And that's why they're still giving away $5,000? Is it a $5,000 recruiting bonus to head over there? They give you the sign-on bonus. Ah, my arm stamina. Ah. He nearly caught me by surprise. I was running without paying attention to what I was doing. Oh, and he's got a gold ring on him. Good. There you go. Found something on him. Mithras Gang! Let's see. Okay, so... Yeah, Dr. Black Game's talking about doing loot runs on PvE. Yeah, so loot runs on PvE are kind of dry. Because a lot of people do their loot runs on PvE. You know, there's a lot of competition for the loot on these servers. So yeah, while you're over there doing PvP, you know, you're doing your tasking over there. Also, hit up the loot runs. Perfect time to do it. Okay, so the restaurant near VV has some good loot as well. Ah, the restaurant. Now you're talking about the one up the road, right? This lake restaurant. I'll go check that out as well. And look who is on site already. He has made it. Womble has dropped on in there. Yeah, go looting on PvP. That's what everybody tells me. Because you do find on the PvE servers, when you go to those high-tier loot areas, you go to SRS. I'm going to VV here. A lot of times you show up and it's already been hit. So, like, whoever goes in behind me over at SRS, they're going to be sorely disappointed. It's already been hit. There's no loot for them. Like, over here, this place is really quiet. Unless Womble schwacked everybody already, I'll bet you this is going to be hit already. It's open. It's open, and there is nothing in it. Room is already open. Okay. So briefcase. just the ball cap and the headscarf. Jewelry box has been hit already. It is dead. So yeah, VV is a dry hole. Dry hole. No fight to be had. No loot to be had. Okay, restaurant. We'll make a quick run up to the restaurant. Not very hopeful there. Drake and Estar says there's a jewelry box in the house and there is there's a lot of HVL that can spawn. No one likes dry holes. That is correct, Otter. We do not. Dry holes are a no-go. Don't break your legs. Don't break your legs. Let's do some more Fent. Let's do it. I don't know why my nose is so itchy today, guys. My nose is itching. Yeah, that's what she said. Mad Dogs, you know what I'm saying. Oh, no. We got dead bodies along the way. I don't like to see that. And they're fresh. No flies. Actually, he's looking pretty peaked. Yeah, he's definitely about to have flies on him. Kind of gross. Oh, restaurant time. Okay, so Dr. Black likes to start above Blue Lagoon until Fanny Paradise. So I might go hit Fanny's Paradise next. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like the server has been a looty server. Very looty. Things are probably pretty well cashed out. Yeah, is that a dead body in the street there? That is. Darn. This one's going to be, yeah, another dry hole, I'm afraid. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's taking all my loot? Who's doing his looting? He's getting looty up in here. Yep, it's all been looted. Bastages. Did he hit the purse? I'm sure he's hit the purse. Of course he's hit the purse. Other places to loot though, man, yeah, we got to hit the run. We got to go everywhere. Purse looks opened. It is. It's gone. It's just gone. Okay. Frick, guys. Let's go. I guess we hit Oscar 1. It's the closest. Gosh darn it. Go head down south. Let's go to the strip club, y'all. Look, he doesn't have a bag on. He doesn't have a bag on. What's he doing looting? Maybe he dropped his bag somewhere. Secretly, he stashed it. So we can come back and pick up some more. The area from Mike 1 to Bravo 2. Inthavon Farm Shed, if you got the key. I do have the key. Yeah. We do have the key. So Inthathong Farm, that is like what you said. Here's Mike 2. That was Mike 1 to Bravo 2. Do I not have Mike 1? Ah, okay, so Womble marked it. There it is. Inthathong Farm. Let me go ahead and mark that myself as well. Keep track of that. All right, and then I also want to keep track of where frickin' Oscar 1's at. Keep on my bearing. Kind of in the same direction there. Smurfy coming in. What's going on, Smurfy? He says, yo, Tango, happy Friday. Probably been asked already, but did you watch the BF campaign trailer? If you did, what are your thoughts? I did watch the BF campaign trailer, and so far I think the campaign itself looks good. I don't think the campaign's going to disappoint, but if I'm being honest, I don't think the Call of Duty campaigns disappoint either. I think the campaigns in Call of Duty are also good, but it comes down to the multiplayer aspect of it. And then also, I think we're getting a battle royale. Is that confirmed? Are we getting a battle royale with Battlefield? In any case, what should be happening is I'm hoping the multiplayer reveal is going to be a little bit more indicative of just exactly how good this game's going to be. If multiplayer is solid, if they don't do all the wacky microtransaction stuff, basically, if they do all the stuff that if they don't do all the stuff that you hate about Call of Duty, they're going to have a successful game because there's a hole in the market for it. But as far as the campaign trailer goes, I think it was hot, man. It looks hot. I saw all the right things. I saw the right factions in there. So I think it's actually going to be a fun play. And I hope the factions carry over into the multiplayer aspect. I want some old school Battlefield feel. Kind of what I'm going for. Redneck Atheist. When you think about it, the dollar is actually a stripper token. The sweaty dollar is. Yeah. But Smurfy, let me know what you think, man. Let me know what you think about that Battlefield trailer. We should be getting the multiplayer trailer coming in like next week. Looking forward to it. All the buried caches, houses to loot by the Balloon site, and Fauron restaurant. I think I've got the restaurant key. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. We'll check it out. The loot, the Balloon site. I got to check that. I don't think I've hit the Balloon site all that much. Is there actually some pretty good loot over by it? Yeah, we'll head over to the southwest side here then. Okay, Oscar 1. We want to go hit. Mike 2. I guess that's going to be the best one there. Yeah, closest. We just head north from Mike 2.
Raven, wheels up for Oscar 1.
Let's see. Smurfy says, leaks say yes, set in California, map called Badlands. Okay. So that is interesting right there. I do want to see what is the Battle Royale going to look like. That'll get really interesting there then. You'll probably see a lot of people jump off of Call of Duty. Like, they don't have to worry about it anymore. There's a lot of people who play Call of Duty and hate themselves for doing it. And they might become Battlefield hardcores. Going full auto, I ruined the trailer for myself by analyzing the planes. So what was it about the planes that ruined it for you then? Brrrah! Brrrah! That's what we get for HLZ camping. Smurfy Live says, I think it looks pretty cool. I heard they took heavy inspiration from Civil War and Warfare by A24, so it could be an interesting story at least. Oh, if they were going based off those movies, yeah, I would agree with you. Hopefully they got some good visuals from it. Some intense storyline. Jake Lima Kilo says, not really besides 2 buried caches, but there are other buried caches around that large strip of area from like Mike 1 to Bravo 3. What the? Who are all these guys coming in here? All right, this is ours. Brrrah. Yes, Crawl of Dookie for sure.
DLC, hurry up and get in.
Play that old Crawl of Dookie.
Strap in, we're heading out.
I mean, if this one's good, if Battlefield 6 is good, they're going to be eating Call of Duty's lunch, man. IV shed key. I've got it. I've got the shed key. It is on me. Yeah, this whole case here that I've got is all like my smaller areas. It's got my loot houses. I've got another key holder here. It's got some more looty loot places. We are at least good on our loot keys. If I don't have it on me, I don't have it. Smurfy says, I just hope we get a good classic Battlefield feel in a map. I'm cautiously optimistic, but they've piqued my interest at least. Same here. I think that perfectly describes my feelings on it. Cautiously optimistic at this point. The bigger question is, as a streamer, do I invest in the pre-order? That's tough, man. They burned me with 2042. I did pre-order that, and it was like, that was a big mistake. IV, IF, same, yeah. Same, but also different, but also same.
We're getting close. 1 minute.
They hate us because they ain't us. I missed Battlefield 1942 in Vietnam. Bro, you are taking it back. That is going way back. Yeah, those were fun plays, man. That was when the game was just learning what it could be. It had that entire arc from 1942 in Vietnam all the way through Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4.
30 seconds.
And was just so freaking good. Jake, I got you. Smurfy says, try the beta first if you enjoy it. And then I say, yes, could be good for the content. The Battlefield always comes out buggy. Yeah. As long as it's playable, I think that'll be all right. You know, everybody's going to be so interested in it. We're going to have to stream it, I think. It's just going to be such a hot topic at that point. We're going to have to do it.
Go, go, go.
Jake, I haven't played that crap since 2019. The last good Call of Duty I can think of was Modern Warfare 3. So, I mean, like I said, the campaigns are not bad, dude. Even Modern Warfare 3, it started going bad with Warfare. It started going bad with all the really weird microtransactions that they've injected into the game. It kind of started with Modern Warfare 3. The game itself was solid. The campaign, super good. Ooh. Ooh, I'm thirsty. Whoa, 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 there's a cache. There's a cache. And I was standing on it. Oh, CQA1, $1,000. Don't mind if I do. I probably could use, let's see, I brought enough food on me. Yeah, I'm good on the provisions here. That CQA1 is going to be too heavy for me, though. Can't take that guy. Let's see here. Raccoony saying, I miss these two. God, I'm old. Hey, you're in perfect company here, man. We are all right there with you, for the most part. Last time I asked, we took a poll. Yeah, we're some old dudes up in this stream here. We're more mature, refined gentlemen, I would say. We remember things like Battlefield 1942 and Counter-Strike when it was a beta for Half-Life. We remember. We remember when gaming was real good. Yo, McBride Motorsports, what's up, sir? McBride coming in over on YouTube. In and out. Posted my steak on Discord. Black Iron ruined it. Oh, what? What did they do to your steak, my friend? Did you give him the what for? Did you give him the business? Ah. That dog's focus here. That's usually when I'm in flight there. McBride Motorsports donating that $2 to the super chat. Airborne all the way. Let's go. From Skies of Blue. Yo, frankly, Daddy kicking in the door there, sir. I think everybody has pretty much shattered every single door in my house. I think you have kicked your way into my closet. I do have a lot of Tango merch hanging up in my closet. I suppose you could feel free to a piece there if you find something that you like. All right, where's the house? Where's the house? I need to go hit the house. I hope that wasn't it. Always loot the ammo in those caches. So we get the CQs, yes. I am way too heavy for it. Here's the shed. Here's the shed. We got the key. Oh, I kind of want to boot it open. Should have kicked it. Okay, so yeah, this is ammo boxes, equipment boxes. This stuff is probably going to be too heavy for me to carry if there's anything good in here. Yeah, Womble, you can take anything in here you like, man. I am too heavily laden to be taking any of this stuff here. Couple helmets. I might be able to take a helmet. I'm at 49 of 54. What's a helmet going to weigh me down to? 51? Yeah, that's about it. Feel free, dude. Have at it. I need high value loot instead. I need gold rings, necklaces, diamonds, and shit, man. Let's see here. Catching up here. Small print on Battlefield's website for Battlefield 6 states pre-order content must be bought by October 10th. So people think that's the release date. People have been saying 10/10. Is that not for real then? Is that not a hard date? I thought they put it out. Maybe I'm wrong though. Okay, what is good here then? So this is the balloon area, right? Heading to the balloon area. What else could be good? Evac center? Okay, let's go hit an evac center. I'm on it. Let's do it. Yeah, like I said, HVL is probably more so what I'm geared towards. If we find equipment boxes, that's all good, man. I think Womble can feel free to loot the equipment boxes all he wants. I'll be way too heavy with this plate 6 and all this ammo that I carry. Jake Lee McKeel says, I usually take and sell 1 or 2 for some extra money, but I'm a loot whore. So if I've got the space for it, I'll do it too. Gotta get those big hands, boys. McBride added for rare and mooing. Cooked and medium, that's how they screwed it up. They did not get you the order cooked the way that you liked it. And that's the problem too, man. So normally what they do on steaks is they go a little bit lighter on the cook. If you ask for medium, they'll give you medium rare. Because they can always take it back and throw it back on the grill, but they can't uncook it. I don't know what you do in your case though if you're asking for it rare. That makes things a little bit more difficult for them. They might as well bring it out bloody and ask you if you're good with it. Zombie, am I following you around? I did see somebody up around here, man. Where were you at? There's a couple guys up here. I got Savage. I got Fat Jolly Guy. Yeah, where are you at, like, right now? Okay, so not yet. Maybe next week's multiplayer trailer will give us a date. I thought they dropped it already. The Element. The Element's coming in asking, have I ever played Hell Let Loose? Yes. Yes, I have. I have streamed it a couple times. It is one of my favorite mill sims to play. That is a fun one. Big fan of Hell Let Loose. Drake and E-Star, that is why I get my steaks rare. That would be the perfect steak. So yeah, normally I don't get it rare. Yeah. I do order it medium, and they give it to me medium rare, and I'm good with that, man. I like my steaks medium rare. And that is why I order it medium, though. Because I like it medium rare, I know that they kind of like undershoot it when they're cooking steaks. That's what I go. Okay, so Crastius, you're at base now. Gotcha, you got the guys with you. Who else is with you there at base? There you are. You got FAE8 down there with you. Are you teamed up with somebody? You over there running it? Jake says, I hate returning food to restaurants to fix it. I always feel like they do some shit to my food even if I'm super nice about it. In most cases, probably not. Not unless you're a dick about it. Like I said, steakhouses, they generally do that on purpose. Because they would rather undershoot it by a little bit than overshoot it. If you overshoot it, man, they just pretty much ruin a steak, you know? Okay, we got a little metal box there. What you got in there? Some Monet, more Monet, more Monet, and even more Monet. Okay, lots and lots of Monet in that box. I am hungry and thirsty. Let's do a little self-care here. Oh, so you brought you got the whole squad with you, man. You got Savage, Jolly, Odious, Cholo, Lance Criminal. Got you. You can only have 4 in your squad, though. How does that work out? It was still good, McBride? Okay. They brought it out just a little bit more cooked than you like it, but you still did it, didn't you? You still devoured that sucker. Like a straight carnivore. Jake Lee McKilo, I'll cook my steaks at home. How do you like to cook your steaks, Jake? What's your trick? What's your method? Do you like to sous vide? Do you do the reverse sear? Do you throw it on a hot pan for a couple minutes? Do you like to grill it out on the grill? What's y'all's favorite method? I will tell you, for me, I generally do it on the hot pan. So I get that cast iron. Unfortunately, inside the house, and I tend to smoke out the house whenever I cook steak. Get that hot pan going up until that point where it just gets smoking. And then the steak has got to be room temperature. It's got to be nice and heavily salted, peppered, patted dry. It's got to be completely dry. We got boxes up in here. Like I said, I'm probably going to be too heavy for any of this stuff. Probably way too heavy. Scorpion, Mach 2. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to put any of that on. Unfortunately. Yeah, we got to get that dry steak up on the, up on that just absolutely searing cast iron pan.
Be at my battle station the week of August 11th, so we'll get to game at least a couple of days.
There we go. There we go. McBride, thank you so much for the 5. McBride coming in. Hitting that battle station August 11th. July, August. Okay, so you got a couple more weeks. You got a couple more weeks. Are you still out in Montana right now then? Okay, so Zombie, you guys are doing 0 to hero stuff. Dude, 0 to hero is really fun. 0 to hero is probably the best way to run Gray Zone right now, if I'm being honest. Once you have all the tasks done, like things are kind of getting stale, you don't have anything else to do. 0 to hero is like the way to keep it fresh and exciting. You can set harder and harder rules for yourself. It just gets nice and intense. I didn't tag my stuff. Oh, my weapon's getting degraded too. Damn. Let's see here. Okay, so you guys do a weekly 2-hour run of 0 to hero and then storm Midnight Sapphire Hotel. Midnight Sapphire is a good one. Good place to do that at. Let's see here. Raccoony says, my steak has to try to run from my plate. I like it bloody. You guys like your steaks rare. That is something interesting there. I'm not quite on that, man. Like I said, medium rare. Medium rare is good for me. That's probably sweet spot. Medium, I can still do. I'll order it medium and see how it comes. Zombie says, start naked, loot only. Can only buy small bloods. Everything else must be looted. See, I only take what I can fit in my butt. So if I can fit small blood in my butt, I can put it up in there. Jake says, cook it. Grill is nice, but a reverse sear is great. Medium as always. Never forget the A1. Oh, boo this man. Boo this man. I mean, to each their own, but you're gonna try to cover that flavor of that beautiful beef. My man, it doesn't need it. I'm a steak purist. When I eat my steak, actually more butter the better. It'll enhance that flavor there. Hit it with the salt. That's all you need. That's all you need there. Jake says add more spices than salt and pepper, though. There you go. Drake on E-Star's the same. One time at Olive Garden, I got my steak, and I usually do. I ordered it rare. It came out well done. Do they not know what rare means? Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. They got to get you a new one for that one. So Jake's talking like Old Bay, Cayenne. Old Bay, that's an interesting one there. I hadn't thought about Old Bay on a steak. Whoa, I'm getting lit up. Medium is king, says Jake. That's a little, yeah. I can still eat it at medium. Redneck Atheist coming in A1, crime against steak. Agreed, sir. Agreed. Oh, here we go. We got some tequila. Expensive smartphone. So we do have some loot. Some high-tier loot. Thank you, sir. We got the high-tier loot. Da-da-da-da-da. Not a whole lot of fight back, though. Where are all the people at? Well done is murdering the cow twice. That is definitely way too much. Yeah. All right, so what is... We got anything at the Sukaphone farm? I do have it labeled. Maybe Small Marketplace. Maybe Chantavong Farms has something down there, too. There's a lot of farms in this area. Maybe I do want to check out the farms. What else would be worth it? Maybe. Let me go check it out. We might have something. McBride loves his mooing. Gotta get it mooing, huh? And cold, too. Rare is generally cold. Ain't nobody here. Ain't nobody here. Let me go ahead and hit some more Phenethil. I'm surprised I haven't picked up any more intoxication. Just doing a little drugs. Just some drugs. Got me a 1911. Ah, yeah, collecting up the 1911s. I probably have like a dozen of these now. McBride Motorsports might have had a few drinks. Never mind the spelling. What did you have to drink, my friend, with your steak? Did you keep it nice and chill? Did you get yourself a Shiner? Did you get a little turned up? Get yourself some bourbon? Drake and E-Star says, while I love my steak rare, I will eat it no matter how it is cooked. No matter how? I mean, there's a huge difference between rare and well done. There's a big difference there. If it comes out too dry, I think that's the problem. Like, overcooked is one thing, but if it's overcooked to a point where it's dry, nah, can't do it. Man, and I'll tell you what, Army steak is usually a little too well done. They somehow keep it still tender. I don't know if it's like a sous vide kind of thing. Womble's just thrashing them all. Womble is thrashing. Yeah, I feel like it might be a sous vide trick with how they cook it in the Army, because it's like it's a very well done steak, but it's still fork tender. Very, very weird. Don't know how they manage that. All right, they got anything good in these farms? What's good up in here? Nada in this building. Oh, Jake says, my burgers, when I grill them, I marinate them in A1, soy sauce, vinegar, with plenty of seasoning and spices. Bro, you're getting hardcore with that on the burgers, too. Yeah, I think with burgers, for me, it's the composition. So, in the meat itself, like, I want to get it somewhat fatty, right? Maybe even grind it up with a little bacon as well. Get a little bacon burger up in there. The more fat there is going to make it juicier, a bit more flavorful, you know, which is where we go wrong when we have bison burgers, because bison does not have any fat on it. Super lean. It comes out super dry. Not a whole lot of flavor to it, man. And some restaurants make their money on bison-based dishes. I don't know. I don't get it there. Jake says, yes and no, beggars won't be choosers, especially if you don't want to return it, have it messed up more or messed with. Yeah. That is always something to be aware of, right? Jake says, love me some burgers, onions, bacon. Ah, dude, I love me some onions on my burger. That is the that's the topping, the condiment. Condiment? It wouldn't be a condiment. That's the topping on a burger that is non-negotiable. I have to have it. Oh, unknown key. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, where do we want to go next here? I say we do keep on going east. I don't know if we want to hit small marketplace along the way. Maybe something's there. I've been told I want to go check out the balloon area. Redneck Atheist says, I've had jerky steak before. Never went back to that place. And by jerky steak, you mean like dehydrated. They dehydrated that cow, didn't they? They jerked the F out of it. Raccoony says, probably they use a trick from the Asian kitchen to get it tender. Baking soda? I would not be surprised. Because this is the kind of meat that has to survive the logistics chain, right? So it's got to be good for a good amount of time. I don't think it's preservatives. They do seem a little bit more fresh than that. But, I mean, yeah, probably the baking soda trick. That might be it. Very well could be. In fact, it does kind of have that texture. Now that they mention it. Like a good dish of Beijing beef, it kind of has that texture to it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's the old Chinese restaurant trick. Ancient Chinese secret. I bet you it is. Venison burgers. Are we talking venison burgers now? So how do venison burgers come out? Because venison is also kind of like on the leaner, drier side. I don't think I've ever had venison burgers. Any good? Emu is lean? Bro, Drake and E-Star, we're talking emu? I've never had emu. I've never had emu. Under what circumstances have you had emu? During the Great War against the birds? Whoa! He got deaded. Chinese MSN. MSN or is it MSG? Ooh, that butter toasted bun, redneck atheist. Ah, you got me, man. You know how to talk dirty to me. That is critical to a good burger. That bun's got to be nicely done up and buttery. Ground it up, make your patty, marinade, season to your heart's content. It is a red meat. That is true. McBride, you were hitting those top shelf Long Islands. My God. Long Island iced teas. Don't fool yourself, man. It's false advertising. There's no iced tea in there. They make good white people tacos too. It's been a long time since I've had a white person taco. Man, we like going out to Torchy's out here. Get some of those Tex-Mex tacos. Oh my God, they load them up with some crazy stuff. If you guys haven't had Torchy's tacos, check it out. It is intense. I don't know if that's a person or even if I hit him. Can't see it from here. I've had it cooked in a smoker and a few other ways. Ooh, like smoking, well, smoking venison or smoking burgers? I wonder what would happen if you smoked a burger. Wouldn't it fall apart? I feel like it'd fall apart. Burgers are something where you have to have higher heat in order to get everything to get cohesive, I think. Oh. He had the attic key. I don't really care about that. A little cash, though. A little bit of cash. Marinating any meat is the key for it not being dry. Yes and no. Like I said about the steaks, man, I like to pat my steaks dry. So the steaks themselves, they don't need marinating. If you cook it correctly, what you end up doing is you end up locking all that moisture into it. So you just sear the outside of it. Oh, is there something else in there? Can I not get up into this truck? No, it won't let me go all the way in there. But most other kinds of like meats. So if you're doing something like tacos, right, where you're going to be slicing up that meat, you definitely marinate it. You get some good Mexican spices on there. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to hydrate. If you do any kind of like Asian dishes are going to be big on the marinating. So I love to cook Korean. Korean marinades, best way to go. God dang, man. Some soy sauce, some sesame oil, some sugar, some garlic, lots of garlic, a little bit more garlic, black pepper. That combo is just, that is heaven. That combo is the absolute best with some beef. And it translates over to other meats as well, but man, you get the basics in there. God, Korean marinades are just freaking fire. Okay, so where were we headed? That's the farm. Want to keep on going. Where did that stupid balloon go? I know it was around here somewhere. Did we pass it? It was like a long... Oh, it's up here. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go hit that. Belfast? Let's go hit Belfast. Every military in the world maybe should take a look at the Amish technique on how to preserve food for a long time. So Raccoony, what is that, man? Are they doing a lot of salt packing for meats? I mean, the Army used to do it, right? But of course, that was like back in the 1800s. Yeah, when they had Army chuck wagons and all that. Honda 88 says, do a smoked venison burger. Oh, okay. See, I would think that beef would fall apart. Maybe venison is a little different. If you smoke a burger, maybe if it's venison, it holds together and it's nice. Belfast. Here we are. Let's get this stuff out of here. Suture kits I can get out. Good, good, good. Use the drink. Need to hydrate. Oh, lots of cash. That's definitely making me heavy. Yep. Need to get the night vision out of here. Let's beef up with a little bit more green tip. But not too much more. That ammo can get out of here. What else? What else? What else? What else? Weapon's going to have to get repaired here soon. In fact, let me go ahead and do that now. Boom. Immediately. We're green again. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so the emu was cooked in a smoker, like how some people do, like how some people smoke their Thanksgiving turkey. Ah, got it. Some smoked emu. Very interesting. Smurfy says there's a local place near me called Pepe's Piri Piri. Can choose any sauce you want, and they have a meal called Pasta La Vista. Pasta La Vista hot chicken, and their pasta, it tastes so good. That sounds interesting there, that Pasta La Vista hot chicken. Man, I do love me some like Nashville hot chicken. Holy crap. Phantom Type 2. Tactical chest rig. Oh, is it not going to let me move it on over? Here's a Phantom. Tactical chest rig. Okay, so Tac Tech, that's what you're talking about. And then the police armor. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, that's going to be a good look. All right, we're still staying underweight somewhat. Just a wee bit underweight. Yeah, not great. Not great. I got a lot of stuff on me. The venison burger with some bone marrow is amazing. Dude, I don't even know where I would find that. That sounds very, very gourmet. And I might have some restaurants around me that do that. Man, there's a Japanese restaurant, sushi restaurant that does like a bone marrow type of meal. It's very interesting, I shall say. Tastes very, very good. Definitely one of those things that I suppose you probably develop a taste for. Jake says if it's steak, marinade it, but not heavily though, I will admit. I cook other meats more than I do steak, but steak is great. You're a burger slut. Burger slut would be a good name for a restaurant. Yeah, burger joint. The burger slut burger joint. Burgers smoked with bacon fat. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Well, you got to get some bacon in there. Absolutely. Smurfy says Japanese food is incredible. Dude, this Japanese place I went to, this sushi place, it's over in Denver. It is like, you're going to drop $300 on a meal easy. All the food comes out like small plate, couple pieces of sashimi at a time. You're probably spending, I don't know, $15, $16 per piece. It is expensive as all get out. But my God, it's, I don't even know how to describe it. It is just, you know, you're getting what you paid for. That's probably the best meal I've ever had. Absolutely insane. I imagine they do have some Michelin stars. I don't know. I need to check them out, see if they do. I would not be surprised. I'll be right back. I want to trademark that name. There you go, Burger Slut. If you're gonna trademark the name, at least let me be an investor in on it. Redneck Atheist says, too much of a redneck for sushi. Need some cornmeal, salt, and hot oil. Hey, you trying to fry it up? They do have some fried sushi as well. Yeah, you can get some like crispy sushi out there. It does exist. All right, where do we want to go to next? Where is good? We got some hidden poppy fields up north. There is the balloon. You know what? I don't think I've actually hit the balloon. I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go hit the balloon. I'm going to go run past Sukaphone Farms along the way. I'm going to go see what that's all about. Let's hit it. Oh, boys, I must be sitting funny here because I've like, my back is starting to scream. Getting that upper back pain. I must be slouching or something. Look. I just got caught up on that log. All right, new patch. That's not going to happen. At least from what I hear. I don't know. Have any of you guys play tested the new patch? I think it's out there. It should be available over on Steam. Whoa, what? Jake Lee McKilo, really? Did Twitch warn you about the word slut? Or something else? Ooh, I'm getting shot at. Let's just keep running. Hopefully it don't hit me. Keep running and make sure that my stuff is tagged. Yeah, I mean, I could see that word being a no-no word on Twitch. Something about, like, sexual harassment and all that. They do get a little touchy about things. Even if it is just a joking matter. The AI will pick you up. Yeah, something. I didn't fully read it because F the man. So they actually did give you a warning? Getting a little saucy. They got soft hands. They don't want none of this. Damn, Jake's got hands. Sukaphone Farms along the way somewhere. Oh, I passed it. I just completely, utterly passed it. Wow, I didn't realize it was like that close to me. That must have been where the shooting was coming from. At least somewhere nearby. Minor calluses, Jake. On the palm side, though, right? Calloused hands. You got to be good to go with those knuckles. Get swinging. Palm, kind of lower, fingers by the palms. Yeah, so up around here, that's where it's going to be at. Definitely worker hands right there, right? Mine are definitely like, I've been getting all the guitar player calluses going on the fingers. The fingers get a little sensitive. All my WASD fingers get very sensitive after playing a good session of guitar. Meat slut. Redneck atheist. Don't you get yourself in trouble too, redneck atheist. But meat slut would be a good name for a strip club with an attached bar and grill. I could see that. I could see that going real well in Vegas too. Jake seconds that. 100%. All right, balloon, what's your deal? What's the business with the balloon? I should be coming dead on it here. Y'all said there was like some buried caches out here or something. Balloon crash site. This is the first time I've been out here. All right, balloon crashed. Are we going to see some bodies on the balloon? Can I jump into the balloon? It will not let me, huh? No? No? Can I get on? Oh, no, they don't let me on the balloon. That's a boner kill. Come on. That would be rad. But what did they balloon in here? These look like... Were these, is that just a bunch of beer headed towards Fanny's Paradise? Huh. Okay, I don't know where any loot would be around this thing. If there would be any caches. So those actually do kind of look like caches, though, right? Buried caches. Can I open them? No? Those can't be opened? That would be really good if you could open these guys. That'd be some looting. But they do look like caches. Oh, so that's fuel? That's propane for this sucker? With that much propane in there, man, how the heck would they have anybody to be able to fly in there? That's way too much. Have an alternate name for Ladies' Night tube steak? Gross. But spot on. Absolutely spot on with that. We can open a successful business. Let's get in on this, guys. I'm down on that. Yeah, if there's any looting to be done out by this balloon, you guys need to clue me in. I do not see anything. Other than some stragglers here who need to die. Where are your friends at? Where did you come from? Out in the middle of this field? You out here alone? You must have been alone. I don't see anything else out here. There's no loot around that. Okay, got it. No loot around the balloon. Loot in the balloon. Here's the, let's go to the Fauron restaurant. I think I might have the key for the PR. It's like the PR attic, right? Don't forget to check out the plane crash. Wait. Plane crash. I forget where the plane crash is. There's also nothing around the plane crash, right? The plane crash is just, it looks cool. I don't think there's any looting. Over by Sawmill, okay. Looks like he's caught up with me here. Womble's caught up with me all the way out here. Plane crash has a jewelry box on the left side near the cockpit. What? I've never found that. And that's over by Sawmill, huh? That's interesting. I had no idea about that. All right, duly noted. Go find the plane crash. Go look for the jewelry box. You guys are saying left side? Wow. Wow. They very nearly surprised me. They very nearly surprised me. I was not paying attention whatsoever. Slightly northwest of Sawmill. Okay. The key there is trying to find that jewelry box. I would love to get that jewelry box. Landed at Echo 1 for it. Yeah, I found the sucker before. I just don't remember, man. And when you're running around all those tasks, you end up walking by it. It's pretty easy to find that way. Straight north of Echo 1. Got it. All right, just a little bit of food. Nothing that I need. I'm good on the iced tea. Okay, keep on going to the restaurant. We move. Oh, okay, so here's the restaurant. Definitely gonna have some bad dudes up in here. Where they at? Where they at? They must be seeing the light. I don't see them. Schwacked. Keep packing mags here. I don't want to... Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, he got a little close. There's somebody else. Cool. Think we cleared the place, guys. We did it. To be honest, can't miss it zoomed in on your map. You're talking about the plane crash, right? Over by, we said Sawmill. Here it is. And it was what? Straight north from, yeah, there it is. The Z and N209 crash site. So this is the one. You got to say left side of the cockpit there. Echo 1. Just go straight up there. Check it out. Echo 1. Ooh, medical. All right, Strick. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. We got a Strick. Hell yeah. Small successes, guys. Small wins. Got to be happy about those. Nah. Okay, do I have the key? No! I don't have PR Attic key. Ah, shame. Shame. I thought that I had it. Womble hitting a black market deal. Oh, brother. That sounds fun. I won't ask. I don't want you to incriminate yourself. Back to various meat prep. Have you ever had chicken marinated overnight in buttermilk? I have not. But I can imagine what's happening there because what I'm told is that there's like some enzymes in the buttermilk that's going to start breaking down the meat or breaking down like the proteins in the chicken, so it makes it a lot more tender. What else happens there, man? How does it come out tasting? As your government agent leaves to do deals for the nation. See, that's what's happening, man. He got a call on the bat phone. Obi-Wan Nairobi had to go. I'll never have it any other way again. Oh, wait. Scratch that. Okay, so I have had it done like that, but it's been just like chicken wings. I've not had like chicken breast, full-out chicken breast done that way. Chicken wings, though. Yeah, absolutely good. All right, Bravo 3. We go over to the other side here. Yep, let's do it. Bravo 3, we'll go hit the plane crash. Ooh, and stretch out my back. Oh, my God. I think I need to get some time on the inversion table tonight. Oh, I'm screwing up my chair now. Oh, my God, guys, I've screwed up my chair. There, that's better. It's not gonna go. It's not gonna go. Yeah, I could see doing some chicken and some buttermilk. But you're thinking like complete chicken breasts, right? Crack that back. I wish I could. It feels very, very tense. Fix it, you're an engineer. Touche, my friend. Touche, so I've been told. One would say that I am an engineer. Jake says, mine just did, luckily. Oh, did you do a little twist there? You get it out? Man, sometimes that back cracking just feels so good. I hate it when you try to pop your back or neck and it doesn't want to pop. I'm right there, Drake and E-Star. Oh, that was a nice little hop. Don't break your legs on it. Take a deep breath, hold it in, and touch your toes. I'm going to see if I can do that here. I'm going to find some space for it. I'm a little jam-packed in here up against my green screen. Felt good. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. I know my headphones are going to pop off as soon as I get inverted here. I'm going to have to move my chair out of the way, too. All right, let's see. This is in frame here. Okay, let's take these suckers off. All right, hold my breath. Oh, man. You know what? That actually did pretty good to stretch my back out. I don't know if it really did any cracking. Wait, what's going on? Had to mute for my BM deal. I was just trying to crack my back out. I was getting some recommendations for some exercises. Yeah, I definitely felt the stretch on that one. That's pretty good. Now, holding my breath like that might be a different matter. I did feel like perhaps I was going to make myself black out there. I also hate it when one side of my jaw pops. Oh, dude. Sometimes that can be super painful. Yeah, if your jaw pops like that, that is, ugh. Okay, so we were going to Bravo 3. We were going to go hit, what was it, Echo 1? And then go hit the crash site.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to Bravo 3.
We're going to do everything we can for these jewelry cases.
ETA 1 minute.
Watch it, man. You'll end up like me. How screwed up is your back, McBride? Like, what are you referring to? Legs to chest. Stretch them legs, knees, and shoulders. So if you bring your legs up and then you twist your lower back left to right, like bring your legs from side to side, that can definitely crack some stuff out.
Raven arriving shortly near your position.
Gotta stretch out that opposite arm as you twist to the other side, right? Pick them cherries, bud. Never forget. Yeah. Legs to chest, stretch them out. All right, let's go, Raven. Let's get this pickup.
Landing, get in, go. Get ready, we're moving out.
All right, let's go find this airplane. Yeah, does anybody feel like nights maybe a little too long? Proportionally, I would like to see more daytime than nighttime. Deal completed. Just got the SC case, PV house, and PR attic. Dude. All these black market deals. They yield some good results, do they not?
1 minute.
What did you do it for? Do you do your trades for cash? Drake and E-Star says, and then side that pops feels like it's bone to bone rubbing his loin. Ooh, that is not a good feeling. You do not want to feel that bone on bone. Jake Lee McKilo, every morning I stretch my shoulders and it feels amazing. My left shoulder pops half the time, but feels so good.
30 seconds.
And I think the thing is, once you get on a regimen of popping it, it becomes easier to pop it every single time you do it. I don't know what it is about the body that does that. Redneck Atheist says, too long when you don't have nighttime tasks, not long enough when you do. Yes. It somehow knows just exactly what you got going on. Because like right now, I don't need it to be nighttime, but nighttime's going to be a long time.
Move out.
Did a straight cash Womble for 40K. I think you got a pretty good deal. Yeah, that sounds like you got a pretty good deal for all that. Ah, shoot. Come on. Crash site. Ah, darn it. He's got the helicopter on the way here. Okay, I'm going to have to dead reckon this. It's like 15 degrees north. Yeah, we'll hit 15 degrees.
Raven here. Ready to head out. Ready up. We're taking off.
It's like looking for something when you want to find it compared to when you don't want it. It is somehow like the universe knows. It's like in Tarkov when you're looking for fire clean and you never can find it because you need it for your hideout. But as soon as you don't need it for your hideout, you find fire clean everywhere. That's exactly how that works. The world works in mysterious ways. It does, man. Wobble says it was a great deal. I'll make that 40K back easily. Yes, you will, my man. You make that like in 10 minutes in Gray Zone. Your Gray Zone Warfare take-home pay is quite high, I'm sure. Yeah, the suit out here making money for our nation on his behalf. He's going out there and he's doing the drug deals for all of us. All right, here we go. We got metal parts, debris, crash sites on the way. Down trees. Skidding. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody out in the distance. There he is. Who else? Who else is out there? Have I even been hit in my plate 6? It sounds like it, but I haven't moved whatsoever. All right, so you guys are saying left side of the sucker is a box. Ooh, nasty. All right, so left side. Here's the cockpit. Left side. Where do I find the box at? Underneath? Is it going to be obvious where the sucker's at? Somewhere in the debris, maybe? When you approach the plane from the back on the right-hand side before the wing, close to the body. Okay, so I was over there. There was the body. Let me get over there. Okay, here's the body. Right-hand side, over by the wing. By a suitcase. Here's the suitcases. Okay. We got medical bag. Let me go ahead and see what's in the medical bag there. Singled out suitcase. Ooh, more Strick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, so we're finding some Strick now. The Strick is flowing. Is it a searchable suitcase? Because this suitcase is open here. This would be a lot easier if it were daylight. There's our body. I don't imagine there's like a suitcase further out from somewhere there. Wrong spot? Got it. Okay. Work my way to the back, maybe? Here's a single suitcase. All right, nothing back here. Some random debris. Ah, there's a box. There's a box. So it's amongst the fallen tree here. Got the fallen tree. There we go. All right, so right side behind the wing. Boom, look at that. Not a bad box, too. Get some good stuff out of that. Were those my footsteps I heard? What was that? Who else is out here? Yo, Jesus. Okay. He found me. Those were his footsteps, of course. Just nailing that grenade right next to me. You're going to get me a freaking heart attack, dude. His arm is straight on. Absolute dead on. All right. Let us see. So we're far side now. Let's see. Is there anything out west? I mean, it looks pretty barren. I don't think there's any structures out here. Yeah, it looks like maybe some clearings yet to be developed. Oh, wind turbine. Have I been up to wind turbine? Huh. Okay. Let's see here. No $6,000 watch. None that time. Look in the truck bed, says Drake and E-Star. Where's the truck at? Where did that truck go? Was there a truck nearby? It's got to be on that side, right? Ah, he's in the truck bed. God dang it, come on, get over the stupid trees. So truck bed, we probably got a duffel bag or a case or something. 3 caches over by Echo 1. Equipment box. Pantsier, yeah, Pantsier, okay. Pantsier's not bad. Bullets. Probably nothing in the caliber that I need. Oh, wait. Nope, not a medical case. I hear shooting going on. Gonna run to the sound of the guns. You go to the village above Sawmill. So here's Sawmill. You talk about the fishing hut? Ah, that's the one. Okay. Let's go hit it. Number 1, I'm on it. Right of Echo 3. Yeah, what's that one called? Wonder if I've got any keys for it. Hungry. Oh yeah, we're hungry. Eat and move the tofu. Need a key, but it also has a purse. Yeah, I wonder if I do have a key for it, though. Radio tower behind Sawmill has a loot case to it. About to do some more fence so I can keep up here. My stamina's poor. LAF radio tower key. Do not have. Definitely do not have that one. Where do you find the LAF radio tower key? Is that going to be on the Green Berets? That feels like a Fort Nerith Green Beret key. That place also spawns the key for the Rice Factory. Rice Factory? Dude, I don't even think I found the Rice Factory. I've seen things that look like they could be a factory. Rice Factory. Southwest of Cop Savannah. Savannah. Where are you at, Savannah? Ah. Oh. Okay. So, Delta 3. West of Delta 3. Interesting. Huh. Rice Depot. Yeah, apparently my little circle of exploration has not extended that far yet. See, there's still quite a bit to look for in this game. The exploring is pretty dense. Wish I wouldn't be so tired trying to explore it, though. I'm heavy breathing the whole time. That Rice Depot. Gotta check out the Rice Depot. Some decent loot. Check it out. Okay. I will have to make it there. right, I'm dropping some Fent. This is nuts. Chase it with an energy drink. Good. Not a lot of traffic at the depot. I can see why. It is kind of out of the way. Complete edge of the map. Not a whole lot going on over there. There we go. Fusai Village. Hello. We just walked upon each other. I had to, like, my mind did not register that was enemy. I thought Womble was up here. Do you know all the tablets are stackable? Oh, yeah. For Fent and Meth? Yeah, I do recall those being stackable. You just go ahead and take a bunch, and it just extends the time on it, right? There we go. Civilian chest. Got something. Nothing good. Let's see. Head further into the village here. Whoop, whoop. He just let himself be known. He's probably saying, hey, what's going on, man? You want to play some cards? Come on over to my house. I've cooked some dinner. And I couldn't understand what he said, so I just shot him. It's really a shame, guys. I feel bad. Fent stack makes your stamina regen faster. Really? Okay. See, chat? That's why always be aware of your surroundings. Guys, I'm telling you, man. I am probably the most loosey-goosey FPS player you've ever seen. I do not pay attention to anything that I do. I will have the most embarrassing deaths. You don't get that kind of gameplay everywhere, man. That is like, that's unique. That is unique to this channel. Same. Yeah, I pay no attention to what I'm doing whatsoever. Guy's dead. Goodness. You all right, dude? Purse. We got a purse. And a phone on the table. Yeah, some Monet. Bzz. Bzz. No, not war crimes, just suggestions. War suggestions. Oh, look at all this high-tier loot. Oh, you are a beautiful man. Look at you. Thank you so much, man. Gold watch. We got luxury smartwatch. Digital camera. A freaking plate. Oh, dude, that's going to be so heavy. Let me see here. What can I do about this? Here we go. I'll loot it. And let me stick the high-tier loot in the plate 6. Okay, I'll move the crap up out of here. There we go. That should give me enough space for... No. I want to take... There we go. Look at that. I'm going to be heavy as hell now. I'm going to be slugging around here, dragging my feet. All right, I got to go hit a cop then and drop this off. I am well overweight at this point. I'm going to sprain my ankle just rolling down a hill here. Rakuni says, what I like to do before I go into a hard swarmed area, I pop the stim for organ regeneration. And because of that, I woke up from a coma about 70% of the time by myself. That's interesting here. Okay. How long do those things last? You said organ regeneration. Which one is that? Your agent treats you right. Yeah, daddy government, man. That's right. Uncle Sugar. Uncle Sugar hooking it up, man. Last for 1 minute. Got you. Okay. So let's see here. Sawmill, Echo, Aquila's over there. What's close by? Crusaders up that way. Yeah. Aquila kind of seems to be the closest route. Just kind of straight up there. I'm definitely going to be so friggin' slow. I am so heavy, guys. Yeah, this is going to be ridiculous. I'm probably better off hitting Echo 3, maybe. I'm probably better off hitting a bird, being this heavy. Let's get moving. Slow, slow, walking so slow. I'm the slow motion man in the jungle. Better keep on going, though. Roll down this hill. I'm trying. I'm trying, Jake. I've got my finger on the shift button, and I'm just not... We're not moving here. Oh. Like the soul is willing. The body's not moving. Not fast enough, soldier.
I just have to mute something now.
Who is up in my comms?
Oh, yeah, we did. Yep, no problem. You too?
Oh, I'm hearing Womble, huh? Ah!
2 hours later.
Oh, Womble's letting his voice slip up there. Womble, I got you. We got you recorded, man. I hear a ghost. I was wondering who was up in my comms. Is that the Predator? That might be the Predator. He's after me. Okay, so the regeneration stim also helped me multiple times in PvP. When you are downed, they either give you the safe shot, or they aren't interested in that moment anymore because you are not a threat anymore. Hell of a surprise for them when you wake up. That would actually be kind of cool. Yeah, you end up waking up after you get downed. You're like, surprise, mother effer, bah, 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 and end up dropping them. Okay, so I'm here. Echo 3. I need to go drop off. Let me just do a full base run here. Drop this stuff off. Because I am super heavy. Super, super heavy. You hear that big spider? I heard a big spider there.
Raven here. I'm moving out. ETA. 30 seconds.
He's got the Christmas tree lights. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Let me turn off my light here. How many dots, those? Just the two? Just the 2 dots? Laser light show. Some laser Floyd. The type of spider that you see in Lord of the Rings. Man, that was a horrific scene. That spider scene, that's enough to give you nightmares.
Strap in. We're heading out.
Dun, 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 dun. Back to La Base here. Sean Bond is a great actor. Old Sean Bean. I do love Sean Bean, man. He dies in everything that he does. Has he been in a movie or a TV show where he's lived? And also, while we throw it out there, what is your favorite Sean Bean role? Because I'm not going to just say only movies, because you do have to account for his role in Great Game of Thrones. What's your favorite role for Sean Bean? Be it movie, be it a TV show? Oh, Bravo 20. I don't think I've seen him. Don't think I've seen him in Bravo 20. I mean, his role on Game of Thrones was really, really good. Man, I cannot believe they casted him for that role. That he was just gonna, spoiler alert, that he was gonna die at the end of, like, was it the beginning of season 2? Like, he didn't last much more than a season in Game of Thrones. I can't remember which episode it was that he got the old chop. Ronan was a good one. I was hoping somebody was going to say that. Daps12 coming in with a good pull. Ronan there. Good Robert De Niro flick too, man. It's got that the European heist, car chase feel, gunfire, all that stuff. Top tier, man. Ronan was really good. Really liked it. I've only ever gotten through halfway through Game of Thrones. No, you're good, man. You need to avoid the last seasons like the plague. Do not spoil it for yourself. His wife was ugly in Game of Thrones. Can you hold it against him, though? I do kind of think, I mean, they did some pretty good casting as far as what the characters were supposed to look like in the books. Yeah, that wasn't the bad part. Unfortunately, he had a dog wife. His wife was a dog. All these bamboo shoots. Okay, so plate 6 had all this good stuff. I should have done this before transferring this out. Okay, high tier loot. Looking good. How much high tier loot do I have now? Not bad. That's a little bit to turn in there. That's not too bad. Heat was a good movie with Val Kilmer. Heat had one of the better ones. Had one of the better shootouts, man. Actually, let me go find a better place to hang out here. This gets loud with all the helicopters. I'm running. I'm gonna head over to the villa over here, the casa. Open the door. Cool. Shut the door. All right, no helicopter sound here. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so. Yeah, Heat. If you guys haven't seen Heat, which I'm assuming most of you have. If you guys are around, like, the same demographic that I am, Heat, great one growing up, man. I love that one. Not one that Sean Bean was in, I don't think. He wasn't in Heat. But Val Kilmer, absolutely smoking it in that one. Then you got Robert De Niro, you got Al Pacino. I think that may have been, like, that was a good one there, man. I've been told that's why I haven't finished the series. Yeah, don't do it. It ain't worth it, man.
FBI, open up!
Superhero Orem coming on in there. What's going on, Orem? Brother Orem, I don't think I have any more doors, man. You have just made your way straight on into the streaming room here. You can take a seat on the couch as well. Beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. It is truly in the eye of the beholder, for the most part. Yeah, I would agree with you on that one. Jake is saying that some men are chubby chasers, some settle for what they can. Redneck Atheist saying, go hide in the shitter. Let's see here. I do have a shitter here somewhere. Let's see. These are the rooms. Oh, nope, that's not a room. That's a storage area. Where is the pooper in here? That's the laundry room. Wait. I thought they had bedrooms in here. Where'd all the bedrooms go? Okay, so the bedrooms maybe don't have any attached bathrooms. Here we go. Okay. Hiding out in the shitter. Close the door. Close the door. I don't want anybody in here. All right, here we go. Best Bond. That is a very good discussion. Who was the best Bond? Jake's got his preferences there. Mad Dogs is saying Sean Connery, and I think that's going to be a very popular one. Sean Connery set the standard, right? Redneck Atheist says it's been 20 years since I watched Heat. It has been quite a while. I mean, that movie came out a long, long time ago. And it's one of those that, like, it hasn't been played out on network television, right? So you didn't get a chance to see it just get played the hell out. Like, if it's on TBS, was TBS one of those channels that would just play movies all the time over and over again? So yeah, Heat never really got that treatment. Oh my God. I'm taking a poop in here, Womble. Hilarious. Good stuff. Val Kilmer did an outstanding mag change under fire. Andy McNabb did fight scenes for Heat. Yeah. So it was like, that was one of the more realistic gunfight scenes that early. Because that was like, God, when did Heat come out? 96? 96, 97, somewhere around there maybe? Yeah, dude. That was like one of the first very, very good gunfight scenes in a movie. Very realistic. Great sound. They had great sound editing for it. By the way, that was King Titus that you were speaking to in game? Ah, okay, so Titus is up in here. Wait. Is he still up in here? I didn't run into him. Does Titus go by his name in this game? Let's see. How do we find out? Is there like suggested? And this should be the list of everybody who's up in here right now. If he's up in here, I don't see his name on the list. That's very interesting. That's kind of cool. Oh, he's a different faction. Got you. I had no idea. Jake, I'm not going to touch it. Okay, so Sean Connery. Best Bond. You know what? I think that, let me see here. I think Timothy Dalton is a very underrated Bond. I'm going to throw that out there. I think Timothy Dalton is an underrated Bond. I think his movies were not quite ready. The restaurant sit-down scene in Heat was intense. Yes. Yeah, when you finally get them together. De Niro, Pacino. That was a great scene. And that was... Who directed that? That wasn't... was that Michael Mann directing? But yeah, back on Bond, I would say Timothy Dalton is a very underrated Bond. I think the direction of his movies were going to go gritty, right? Real gritty, real serious. Coming from the campiness that we had before. And I don't think Bond fans were ready for it because they brought it back once they got Daniel Craig. They went back to the grittiness again, and it really worked with Craig. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's smoking us out. No! I wonder if it's going to get super green in here now. This needs to billow. Sean Bean again playing the bad man? Yeah. Yeah, Sean Bean actually does play a very good bad guy. Very good bad guy. He's shown us that he can be a good guy, too. So I don't know, man. Sean Bean, very good actor. If he could just live through a role, that would be good. Mad Dog says Daniel Craig would be my second choice. Daniel Craig was also a very good Bond. I don't know, man. It's difficult. It's hard to pull away from Sean Connery as being the best Bond. When was the last time you've actually gone back to watch the Connery movies? They are a time capsule. I can tell you that. They are a time capsule of the 60s. You will get like, if you go back and watch it now with today's sensibilities, it's absolutely wild. It's absolutely wild. The sexism is off the charts. It's wild to go back and watch. But I love the Connery movies. Connery was a great Bond. Daniel Craig is right up there. Maybe not the best writing with some of Daniel Craig's stuff. I think that's the one thing that'll keep that down below Sean Connery's Bond movies. Pussy galore, yes. Mad Dog. All the stuff that ended up getting lampooned, right? You gotta love it. The Connery movies are hammy and funny. Hammy. But are they gonna be as hammy as the 70s Bond movies? I mean, that is just like camp off the charts. Yeah. I've got a soft spot in my heart for the 70s Bonds, too. You know what, guys? I'm probably going to go on a James Bond marathon now that you guys have mentioned it. I'm feeling it now. You guys got me feeling it. All right, gentlemen, I think we're going to call it for the night. My back is screaming at me. I need to get this sucker stretched out. Let's see. We will be back again. Like I said, we're not going to be back again this weekend because we will be out of town, but we will be back for our Tuesday stream. So there we go. Roger Moore, in your opinion, was the worst. Oh, that is rough. He is stabbing through the door. Be fair to Roger. Come on. May is stopping by just in time to say bye. Oh, May. You come in right towards the end here. Now I do owe you guys a couple more minutes here because we're not quite on the hour. But yeah, I'm gonna have to be taken off here. The back is killing me. Something's going on tonight. So got to give you all the speech. If you guys are new to the stream, which everybody up in here, you guys are probably not new to stream, head on over to the Discord, guys. I'm gonna throw that link up in here. You feeling that, May? Yeah, it hurts. I've been sitting here like, I don't know if it's my posture tonight or what. Come on, Discord. Populate with the link. There we go. All right. Discord link is over there. Thank you so much, Jake, for throwing that up as well. Head on over. Hit that link. We're building a good community over there. You know, and the more of you that we get over there, the more fun it's going to be. Am I getting murdered in here now? Goodness. What is he doing up there? Yes. So before I got distracted there, head on over to the Discord, guys. It is nonsense all day. Yeah, I love it. You should give us more nonsense, May. I appreciate that kind of stuff. It makes it fun, right? We all tend to be a little too serious. We could use a lot more nonsense. We could use a lot more nonsense in the Discord over there. Please bring it. Okay, so if you guys are here, consider joining, subscribe, become a member of the unit. Goodness gracious. Does he not have... What is going on with his SIG? He has got a little baby barrel with no suppressor on it, it looks like. Ridiculous. This is what I get as I'm trying to give you all the speech here. Yes, do consider subscribing. Become a member of the unit here. If you do, you guys can use your 10% off discount over at TangoPapaDelta.com. As my music is about to die on me here, let me restart the old music there. So yeah, you can use your 10% discount over at TangoPapaDelta.com. We have a plethora of merchandise to take a look at. Things from t-shirts to hoodies to hats to joggers to coins to mugs to desk mats to everything. Check it out. Check it out and use your discount over there. And as you guys are members of the unit, you guys will be working your way towards becoming fully coined members of the unit. I have seen a lot of guys hit their 3-month mark here quite recently. If you guys are hitting your 8-month mark, that's when you guys become fully coined members. So that is going to be the Commander's Challenge coin in 3D relief with that maroon enamel beret.
Victory screech!
Woo! About time my tent is pitched there, Jake. There we go. Yeah. The coin. So on the back of the coin here, you guys will notice that each and every one of these coins are individually numbered. I handled them all myself. When I send this sucker out to you, you guys get a handwritten envelope from me. You guys get to see just exactly how bad my handwriting is. And then I also keep track of you guys over on the website. So if you head on over to TangoPapaDelta.com, check out the unit roll call, and you guys will see the roster. Not only of all my coined members, but they are straight up there at the top. But you guys will see the roster of all my members, which is about at a battalion size right now. We're pretty big. You know, I think we could go on some good military exercises here with the size of the unit that we've got. It's a rather big unit, and I'm just not tooting my own horn there. Okay, speech is over. Twitch, I'm gonna need you to hang out. We're gonna go find somebody to raid, although on a Friday night, not too sure who's still gonna be on a Friday night. Pickings might be slim, so let's find somebody good. Everybody else, I will see you back here on Tuesday, same time as usual. Please do stick by and check out this moto video I got to end up with here. I will see y'all. Y'all have a good night. Take it easy, guys. Thank you so much.